Terri from For the Stitcher Soul. I'm the owner and your hostess today. I am a cross-stitch needlework store here in Del Mar, New York. I also offer framing and finishing services so that I try and meet everybody's needs if I can. Our hours here are 10 to 4 on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and we have Thursday hours from 1 to 6 for those of you who might have to work a little longer. I have a YouTube channel for the Stitcher Soul. Of course, what else? I also have an Instagram. So that's also For the Stitcher Soul, and my website, forthestitchersoul.com. So the purpose of our getting together here is to kind of have some fun, hang out. I got my coffee. Now, I need to stop for a minute. We need to think of our good friend Diana for just a minute. It's 9 o'clock and she is in the dentist chair because before we left for Nashville, she cracked a tooth. So she's getting it fixed as we speak. So, gotta tell you. So let's see who's in the house. Good morning, Mick. Thanks. I'm glad to be back. Although I'll tell you, I would rather be in Nashville right now because it was 70 degrees down there and they had green grass. And, you know, that color from Tennessee red clay? Yeah, there really is such a thing as Tennessee red clay. And it is really almost that color. Amazing sights we saw along the way. Good morning, Miss Karen. Thank you. I'm glad to be back. Yes, poor Diana. The poor thing. Although it didn't cause her any pain. So that was the one good thing. So that's great. So my Facebook followers, thanks for joining me. And for those of you who are just getting in, please joining me on Facebook, please go up to the description area on Facebook where you access this and give StreamYard permission to use your avatar so that I can share your comments because this is an interactive program. So we want to make sure everyone gets to participate. Yeah. If you're watching, because I stream live on YouTube as well. If you like what you see here, click the like button. Just let me know you like what you're seeing. Alrighty, I'm going through my sheets. What's new with me? Well, the big thing we're going to talk about today, of course, is a market. Did you enjoy coming with me? I'll tell you, Diana was great. She was a great wing woman. Kept me loaded with coffee, kept me on my toes. She was great having her along. She was wonderful. We had a great, the ride was wonderful. It's not a bad ride, even though it's 16 hours. It's not a bad ride. We did the first day 10 hours and stopped in Columbus because we went over by the Great Lakes and came down that way. Down through Ohio, Kentucky, into Tennessee. On the way home, I wasn't paying attention when I clicked. I just said, take me home, didn't look at the route. So we ended up going a different route home, which was not bad. It was different. Ended up going across Virginia, over to Pennsylvania that way, or across Tennessee to Virginia, up through Pennsylvania, and hooked up with the thruway, 87, above New York City. So it wasn't bad at all. Not at all. It was a beautiful drive. No weather. I think we had one sprinkle. Big deal. So the weather was great. Yes, everyone needs a good sidekick. You are correct. So that was the trip. And like I said, we stopped on the way home. We we only did an 8-hour ride because we got a late start. So, because we were tired from running all over the place. And so we got a late start on Monday morning heading back. We stopped in, where did we stop? Stoughton, Virginia, maybe? I think that's where we stopped in Staunton. Spent the night there, and let me tell you, we had great beds. I'm not usually, one who sleeps easy, but when I'm away from home, but let me tell you, slept great. Beds were wonderful. We stayed at Comfort Inn, on the way down and on the way home. We stayed at Comfort Inns, and the beds were wicked comfortable. And then, of course, Nashville is at the Embassy Suites, which is a Hilton brand. And those beds were comfortable as well. So we got there, we got everything unloaded, and we just kind of walked around a bit because we'd been sitting for so long. And yes, Karen, it is a pretty drive. It is a very pretty drive, especially when you get more south where it's more springtime for them. They seem to do spring earlier than us. They also mentioned that good morning, Audrey. Glad to see you joining us. They also mentioned they didn't have a lot of snow this year. For some reason, they didn't get much. So that was interesting to hear. So we got up. We walked around to see, and when we first got there weren't a lot of people. A lot of the designers hadn't gotten in yet. So we just kind of hung out and tried to hook up with some people who were hanging around. We met some new store owners that we enjoyed meeting. We spent a lot of time with the gals from Maggie's on Main, which is in Idaho. Nice ladies. Maggie and her daughter-in-law, Cheryl, and we enjoyed spending time and networking with them. It was wonderful. So we did that. And of course, they had the general manager's happy hour every night. So we got to go down and have some snacks and a couple of cocktails. And then there was usually a buffet so we didn't even have to leave the hotel. There was a restaurant, but it was limited. It was called the Athletics Club. And they had limited food in there. It was more like bar food. The buffets were great. We had pasta one night. We had chicken one night, and we had what did we have the other night? We had I don't remember, but it was good. The food was all good. So and then Friday we hung out in the morning and kind of gave our feet a little bit of a rest because we knew we were going to be getting a workout. So we started walking around, and we hooked up with some of our designer friends, and we were able to say hi to them and do a quick little hi. And then at 4:00, the doors open, and everybody was out. Everybody was there. There are a couple rooms with lines. It was mostly, I think, people who hadn't done pre-orders, like Plum Street and a couple of the others who didn't do pre-order stuff. So they had lines. And then, of course, the fabric stores had lines. So we were able to do that. And Diana and I went together, and she got to meet Stephanie from Pam and Steph, Just Keep Stitching. She got to meet her, and she got to meet the designer for Violet and Verses. And actually, she pretty much got to meet any place we went. So I think she had a really good time, and I'm sure she'll share at some point. Actually, she was going to be, I was going to have her, she was going to come and join me, and we were going to talk about market together. And then she remembered she had to go to the dentist, so we couldn't have her. Because I even thought, well, geez, if it was a later appointment, I'd have her on as a guest, but her appointment was exactly at 9:00, so we didn't get to do that. So I got to see Franny Ritter. I got to see my Hardanger instructor, Donna Olson. She was there. In fact, Diana and I helped Donna because Donna's helper, who was supposed to come with her, had a medical issue, so she couldn't come with Donna. So Donna, who is my dad's age, drove from Wisconsin by herself to set up at Nashville. So Diana and I helped her get set up. We helped her break down. We invited her to eat with us so that she wasn't by herself. And we enjoyed spending time with her, and we had a good time. Hi, Patty. Nice to see you. I'm glad to be back. Hi, Deb. Nice to see you. Glad you joined us. Deb Walker of Deb Walker Bags. We're happy to have her here with us. Where was I? Donna. I got to see Donna, and I have some models that I'll show you in a bit from Donna. And Franny Ritter, my good friend Franny Ritter. And I have to show this to you. I posted the picture, but I got to show you. Look at this. Look at that. Isn't that stunning? It was a gift from one Irish woman to another. And it was just, I just am so honored that she gave it to me. I mean, look, it's 1/1. She loves to do the tiny stuff. She's the one who does the little tiny mittens, which I did bring back. Everything came back in limited quantities. I'm going to put that out right now. Limited quantities on everything. So when market day gets here, you'll be able to see everything. And it'll be first come, first serve. And I can reorder if somebody wants something, but I had to limit quantities. I'm just putting that out there now. What else? What's I gonna? Franny. I got to see my good friend Peggy from Florida, and Peggy is my Sullivan's distributor and a good friend. She owns a shop down in Largo, Florida. I met her before I opened the shop when I was down visiting my folks in Florida. So I got to see her and her husband Rick and their friend. I got to see Janice Noteworthy. I can't. I saw so many people, and it was just wonderful. I was able to have a nice conversation with the Trenway Silk rep, and I did bring some Trenway Silk samples home with me, and we will be adding a limited color choice, but we are going to bring in I am going to bring in the Trenway Silk. It's beautiful. It's no more expensive than the dinky dyes. A lot of the designers are using them. In fact, I got pictures of some of the colorways that some of the designers have used on designs. So that'll be a nice addition. I also got to have a nice conversation with the guys from Rogue Wholesale. They are a fabric dyer. And since I got it here, I'm on the topic, I had a nice conversation with them about doing Fabric of the Month, which they are very excited about. They also offer, let's see, hold on, because I purposely took pictures of them. They offer fabric packs, seasonal fabric packs that I thought were just stunning. Okay. I took pictures so I can show you because they're not ready for release yet. But the guys let me take the pictures so I can show you guys and see if you are interested in me bringing these in. I can order them in fat quarters, fat halves, or full yards. So that's a really great great thing. So here's the spring ones, and there's the spring ones. Now I know the pictures don't do it justice, but you got a beautiful light blue. This is, I actually have a similar color here that I did bring home called, it's not exactly the same, but this is called Red Currant. Uh, limited, limited amount, guys, but I can get more. I wasn't sure if you were going to like the color. And instead of, you know, grabbing a lot of it, I just grabbed small. This is, and like I said, I wasn't able to get a lot of fabric, but this is linen 32. And then I got a beautiful tea rose in Ada, which I can order in linen too, but that's what they had. A beautiful tea rose. Look at that. I know the pictures don't do it justice. You got to come in the store and look at it. And then one of the new colors for this year is called Wild Mint. And I have that in Ada, and I also have it in a small piece in some linen. So, this is the fall. What am I doing? Okay. This is the fall colors. It's a beautiful, almost like a crimson, a darker blue, a little darker green, and a goldish color, which are just beautiful. And then the other one was, ready for this? These are the Christmas colors, the jewel tones. Look at those colors. They are stunning. So he does seasonal packs for this stuff. So, hello, Miss Sarah. How are you? I'm so happy to see you. You see pumpkins? Where do you see pumpkins? They are the colors they did this year are so really almost like an orangey, a reddish color. And then the green, the minty green color was really big this year. By the time we were able to get in there, a lot of it was already gone. All they had left was the samples. So I had a nice conversation with the guys, and we will, as you know, when you come into the store, we will have some more conversation about the whole fabric of the month. They do a beautiful neutral fabric of the month club, which I thought you guys might be interested in, but I didn't commit us to anything, so that I could kind of see how you guys felt about it, because I'm not going to waste the money on something that you're not going to be interested. The guys are from Texas. I believe they're from Texas. And nice guy. They're funny, very funny guys. And actually, how they started, they have a brick and mortar store as well. Mike's husband told him that he had to do something with his stash because he had far too much stash. So Mike decided he'd open a store. So now he has even more stash. They're very wonderful guys, wonderful guys. They even have some specialty prints that are just phenomenal. So when you come into the store, pull up their website so you can take a look. They have a print that has a clock. They have some winter prints like snowflakes, and then they have so many different printed ones that are just amazing. You wouldn't believe it. It was is there such a thing as too much stash? Agreed. Agreed. There's not, but I guess the husband got sick of walking around it. uh, I believe it's called Rogue. I believe it's called Rogue. But I could be wrong. But nice guy. So, like I said, I didn't bring a whole lot of fabric back, but I do have the option to order, and I like these guys. They're nice to work with. I went to Fiber on a whim, and by the time I got there, there wasn't a whole lot left. Maybe he needs a bigger craft room. I love it. His solution was a store, so I can go. I can sympathize with him there. Um, what was I going to say? Fiber on a whim. We went to. I guess Picture This Plus has been bought by somebody else, and I'm not sure the exact details of everything, but I did hear that it was bought by someone else. Was it the people who own Fleur de Paris, I think is who I heard, bought them out. And what was I going what was gonna say? Don't remember. Oh, I did go into Becky Nolan, Lucy Beam, her daughter's selling hand dyeing fabric now. They're flooding the market with hand dyed fabric at this point. There's like 50 million dyers out there now. Everyone's getting into the dyeing business. What was I gonna say? I did bring back the new limited quantities, but I did bring back the new colors of Classic Colorworks and Weeks. And like I said, they're not even going on the website until just before market, because I have to get everything loaded in. I got a lot of work to do. I'm going to be dedicated to doing that and getting stuff going. So once those are in, they are in. And timeline for the fabric. Well, the fabric of the month will come every month. If we sign up for that, we'll do that every month. The seasonal will come out in about, it's spring now, he said, about 4 or 5 weeks for the summer. And then we can reserve the fall and the Christmas as well, for delivery when they're ready to ship. And he does have stuff in stock, so all I have to do is give him a call, find out what's in stock, and he can get stock sent out. They do a lot of bulk. They do a lot of bulk dyeing, so they keep stuff on the shelves as well. You can get them on market day, Mick. I did get your the other special thing you asked me to pick up. So, what was I going to say? Can't remember. Oh, I wanted to show you. Oh, here's I brought back 3 sets of the tea time Trenway silk that was popular this market. Beautiful colors. It feels beautiful. It's lovely. And then I got some samples from Donna of new Hardanger patterns. There's this one. She does just fabulous work. And then here is Antique Roses, another piece, table runner. Gorgeous, huh? And then Franny gave me a couple of models. She really does love that tiny stuff. Plus, there's a couple more she said she was going to send. Oh, and Janice Note from Noteworthy Needle is actually doing a special thing. She has, remember the golden ticket from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? She is doing a golden ticket, and she has one. This is floss conditioner. It's beeswax. It's all natural, and that's the new thing now. Using instead of since the other name's escaping me at the moment, but the other floss conditioner that many stitchers like to use went out of business. I can't think of the name of it to save my soul right now, but they a lot of the designers and stitchers are starting to use beeswax, and actually, Janice has been encouraging the use of beeswax for quite a while. She developed the formula for this one. It's called Beeswax Bliss. There's no additives. It's handmade. So she's doing a contest. She buried in all the masses of tins 3 golden tickets. And the customer who buys this and has the golden ticket in it gets a free tour of the factory and a free class that she's doing, because she does these unique classes. They get a free one-on-one Zoom class with her for that project, and then that's pretty exciting. So they're in the tin. The tin is the wax is used, one side for light, the other for dark. Gently glide the fabric between the thumb and the wax, and then smooth it so that it's not clumped up on your thread, and it helps to keep your stitches your thread evenly distributed and in line. So I brought home some of these, and that's pretty cool. And I have lots of other goodies. I didn't want to show it all because then I'll have nothing for you to be surprised at for Market Day. So when you come, you get to see Market Day. Now, let's see. Oh, Whip Go update. Needless to say, I didn't get a chance to start my Whip Goes. But the numbers for this month are number 3 and number 11. For me, that's my sheep virtue stitch, my sheep virtues that I've been working on for forever, and a little finish, ornament finish. So I will get those. I will work on those this month. So I didn't bring it. When is Market Day? Market Day is going to be the 25th of March. Happens to be the same day as our stitch along for 'Tis the Season. So those are market days all day. So you come, you can pick up your orders and see the new stuff that I got in. What was I going to say? Must have been a lie. Um, hmm, 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 hmm. Oh, ornament. No classes or anything this Saturday because I'm going to be trying to get everything done and organized. But we do have open stitch both tonight and on Saturday. And then on the 18th is ornament finishing class from 1 to 3. So, not last week, but the week before, I showed you a neat little kit that you can put together to bring for ornament finishing class to help you be able to finish your ornaments. Yay. And that brings us to the end of the month. And then in April, I have my calendar right here. I have I've got to get it up on the website this week. We have a cute little movable Santa ornament. It looks like the old fashioned pull toy. We're going to be doing that class. That's a two-parter. You can come. You learn how to stitch on like I was going to do it on paper, but I decided I wanted to be able to hold up. So we're going to be doing it on a very small count plastic canvas so that it's sturdy and it'll last a while, because I was afraid the paper would rip over time. So that's why I did it that way. So we get that. You can pick up your kits on the 1st of April, and you can certainly stay here and stitch and start working to stitch on it. And then the class to put it together will be the 22nd of April. Ornament making class will be scheduled for April 8th. Now, all of this is subject to change, and we all know why. I'm going to be a Nana again, and it will all depend on when Libby goes into labor and what's going on. So I'll warn you ahead of time. April's kind of, I've got things scheduled, but we may have to rearrange. And then the end of the month, I have the 29th of April, I have the 'Tis the Season stitch along booked for that as well. Then May 1st, we start the Auntie Sewing Box. So those will start getting shipped out next month to anybody who ordered, like I think Taffy ordered one and somebody else ordered one who lived far away. So I'll get those shipped to those people, and they'll be ready for you to, they'll be ready for when you come for the start of class. And we'll work on that. And then finishing for that box, I'll be doing a box finishing class June 24th, and that is $25 to learn how to put the box together. And then in July, we'll be doing the smalls. I'll be doing a class on how to put together the smalls. We're also doing a one-day retreat, July 29th. It's a Saturday. Good morning, Paula. Glad to see you. One-day retreat. It's $90, includes your lunch, and that will be right next door, where we had the fall retreat. And it's a first come, first serve, limited seats. So make sure you get in and get your spot. 2 people have already signed up, and make sure you get your spot. And then let's see what else we got. June, we got Auntie Sewing Box. Yeah. And we'll have Stitch Along on June 3rd for the stitching box. Actually, anytime on Saturday you can come in, and we'll be doing the stitch along to get the stuff done for the box, unless you want to get it done sooner at home, because that's what we do. And then also in June, ornament making class. That's a once a month class, so it's just a matter of finding out when it is, and you bring your stuff and I help you learn how to make ornaments. Cool, right? Let's see. All righty. Oh, and don't forget, Erica Michaels having, she's got Zoom class for Schoolgirls Butterfly. It's a berry and a tray class. Plus, there's a pattern for something else in the stuff. It comes with all the stuff to make it, and it's $150. So make sure, if you want to participate, get in on that because that deadline is going to be coming up real soon. And I think that's all I have. Questions? Comments? I got lots of work to do. Nothing else? Well, I can't wait to see you all. We have Open Stitch from 6 to 8 tonight, so I hope to see quite a few of you at Open Stitch tonight. And we'll be moving along, trying to get stuff done. And I'm really excited about Market Day. That's Patricia Buckley. Hello there. Welcome to the group. Yes, I can't wait to see you too. I can't wait to see you too. So, I can't wait to see. Sorry, you missed the beginning. That's okay. You can catch up with replay. Yes, you're still in Boston. Oh, are you having fun? Well, I hope you're having fun. All right, guys. So I'm going to let you go. And hopefully I'll see a few of you tonight, if not on Saturday. And of course, I am here and I will be busily working along. And if you have any questions, give me a holler and I will talk to you next week. Ta-ta for now.